Everyone wants to go us versus herd. If it's your first time here, like the content, hit subscribe. You want to get notifications for when we go live, tap the bell. I go live 30 minutes before market open, Monday through Friday. And if you want to join the UVH fam, our community, link is below in the description to our Discord and our options trading group on Facebook. If you're here right now, say what up, say what's going on. How we all doing this morning? We have the S&P's up 8, Dow's up 14, NASDAQ up 72. Sheesh. What a crazy ride last night. I mean, if you're looking at the Dow, the Dow dropped 500 points from top to bottom here. More than 500 points. Wow. What's going on, Derek, Red Dust, Daniel, Jeff? How we doing this morning? What is going on? Man. So, what is driving the market? What's driving the market up right now is the GDP number. The U.S. GDP booms at 33.1%. in Q3, better than expected. 32% was the estimate. It went 33.1. A surge in business and residential investment along with stronger consumer activity helped the economy off its worst ever quarter in Q2. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see if it's enough to save the stock market here. What's going on? I've lost my. Hold on. Hold on. We're coming back. Hold on. What's going on here? All right, we're back. We're back. Thanks, Trevor. We are back. What's going on, man? Yo, Artie, what's up, man? I want to put this over here. Sorry, I don't know what happened here. Everything got minimized there. So one of the things, just so you guys are aware, so last night I was trading some NASDAQ futures, and I almost got myself into a little trouble this morning. So last night let me go into today. So last night I was trading some NASDAQ futures. I bought the NASDAQ futures at 11,204, sold at 11,230 for a $50 profit. I forgot that when you have closed an order, but I had a stop in. So I had a stop in for 1172 in here. So if it dropped from 11,204 to 1172, I was going to get stopped out, right? Overnight. But I closed it out way before then. But my stop was still in. However, because that stop, just if you're trading on Tastyworks with stops, since I closed this order, Tastyworks didn't close the stop out. The stop was still open, so it converted it to an order to short at 1172. So I woke up and I was like, oh, why do I have a buy order here, a short order here for 1172? And that's because they didn't close my stop out, and I ended up taking a $20 loss or so, $25 loss. So I had a stop open. So here's the thing: if you're trading on Tastyworks, just be very careful about this. Make sure if you close the order, make sure you close out your stop manually, because apparently, if you close the order, it doesn't close your stop out. So what happened was I actually shorted at 11,172, which I didn't want to do that. I don't want to short. I don't want to short down in here. And then when it bounced up, I got out with this minimal damage, but this could have been, it could have been a big problem. You know what I mean? So just be mindful. I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna bring it up to Tastyworks support. But I thought that when you put a stop order in, it would, I don't know. I just thought that it was going to close out, but I guess I should have checked my orders. Don't they realize the stop is in a short position? Yeah, so I shorted at 1172, which is like down in here, which I don't want to be, like, I don't necessarily want to, I obviously didn't want to short down here. And the fact that, I didn't think, even though, overnight, I actually didn't think that would have gotten triggered anyways, but it did get triggered. So, I covered that short at 1186, but this thing could have, it could have ripped my face off. I never had that issue with TD. Stop orders just closed when the position is closed. Yeah, that's what I said. So I'll have to call up Tastyworks and let them know what happened, because if you close your order, it should cancel your stop. And it didn't. So, I didn't lose anything big or anything, but, the potential is I could have, if it was like a bigger order, if it was on something else, like if it's on, I wonder if that's just on futures, because I never really use stop limits on options because, you really can't. So, I don't know, but just a heads up, if you're trading with stop limits on Tastyworks, and you close it out before the stop, which hopefully you do, because the stop is there to protect yourself. So most people are going to close the order out before the stop, right? For the most part, if you're profitable. Dang, man. So just be mindful. Just be mindful of that was messed up. So so took a little bit of loss this morning on that. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, the Dow dropped 500 points overnight. We're down here. It's looking like it's going to test the 200-day. Red Dust, can you explain why we didn't have a bounce yesterday? Market was oversold yesterday. I kept thinking it was the bottom every time, green candle, but it kept going lower. Was it possible to long puts that early? Yeah, I think a lot of people, that's the thing about the market. Like if you look at SPY yesterday, it started trading in like a $2 range. However, as you can see, there's a high here, and a high here, and we kept drifting lower. The one thing that you want to be very careful going long on a day like yesterday, and I did go long yesterday I went long on the NASDAQ on the final pop, yesterday. Let me pull up my order there yesterday. Yesterday, I went long on the final pop yesterday. If I can get. So yesterday I had an order in here. I closed out. I bought MNQ at 11,215 and I sold it at 11,268 at 2:33 p.m. At 2:33 p.m. Central Time, which is 27 before market close, right in here, which was literally right here, and that thing just shredded straight down. And the thing is, Red Dust, the thing that you have to realize about trading, and if you haven't, like a day like yesterday, trading a day like yesterday, there's going to be a lot of fear. And I was actually out and about, and I was on the radio. They kept pumping on the radio. Oh, Dow's down 1,000 points. I can't believe it. And X, Y, Z, and they were turning it into like a whole political thing or whatever. But they were pumping the masses in the media with fear as well. Because honestly, like CNBC, the radio, all those people, they make money off of clicks and fear. So people are going to immediately go like, oh, why is the market down? I'm going to hop on CNBC. CNBC is like, oh yeah, we're down. Dow's down 1,000 points. This is the worst day ever since in 7 weeks and blah, blah, blah. And, people are going to want to find out. So sometimes like on a day like yesterday, technical indicators are not going to be in your best interest. They're not. Yes, you could say we're in oversold territory or overbought territory, to the upside. But the market's going to do whatever the market wants to do. And if the market wants to sell, the market's going to sell. So that's why price action's always your bet. Price action's always going to be first and foremost your best indicator. And then if you need some clarity, look at some other ones, but don't rely on a single indicator because it's not going to work 100% of the time, you know? Yo, Rob, what's going on, man, child? I've had some really screwy things happen to me on Tastyworks. At least they have good support. Bought the same spot. The headlines, especially 1,000 sounds bad to the average person. RSI Blue called the shout out on me, but I didn't want to long puts because I didn't want it at the bottom and it kept going lower. Had no idea what position to take. Yeah, I mean, if in this time right now, if you're not sure, just leave it alone. You know, the best thing to do, leave it alone, because I mean, I'm having people message me like, oh yeah, you know, I'm down 10,000 last month. I'm down X, Y, you know, whatever. People are down really big because, you know, they're buying the dip. They're trying to catch the knife, and you know, it's hard. You know, yes, buy the dip works. Buy the dip works when we're in a steady uptrend. But when we have like chop like this, people thought we were gonna rip back up to all-time highs, and then we're coming lower than when we were. I mean, you have to be careful. And if you're not sure, just chill. Like, and like even my position sizing right now, I'm going super small. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going 5, 10 grand, 20 grand. I'm not doing any of that. I'm literally like earnings trades. I'm literally trading one contract. Futures, I'm literally trading one contract, you know? And it's not because I don't want to make money. People are like, oh, well, you only make $50 a day. You only make $200 a day. Yeah, but I'm consistently making money in this market. So would you rather consistently make money or be up 1,000 one day, down 3,000 the next day, up 2,000 the one day, down 3,000 the next day? You know what I mean? Like for me, staying small also allows you to stay pretty nimble in the market. You should do weekly risk management awareness videos. The thing is, like Trevor, I talk about risk management all the time, and people just do what they want to do anyways. You know what I mean? Like I'm not salty or anything. I mean, because in the options game, you have to learn on your own. And the best way to learn is obviously, you know, getting burned. But most people quit. Tortuga. Ben says, I was way too bullish for earnings yesterday. Everyone did well and still sold off. Yeah, I mean, I was short UPS. People thought I was crazy for shorting UPS, but it turned out to be a great credit. What did DraftKings is pushing up a little bit. What is Penn doing? Did Penn report earnings? Ooh, Penn. So I'm short Penn. I'm short the 56. So right down in here. So it looks like they just reported pushing higher. Penn, I'm short the 56. Penn, it's at 60 right now. So it looks like I'll be down a little bit, like $30 or so. Okay. FSLY was short too. FSLY is at 73, so that's up a little bit. FSLY looks like I'll be down like $10. So I might be losing like $40 on these earnings trades, which is, I guess is fine. We'll make it back. If I can't make back $40, I'll just quit. More selling today. I mean, looking at the market right now, if you're looking at SPY, you're looking at, you know, it's not looking very good. You know, we're coming back lower. We had the GDP news, but the GDP news not necessarily pushing us a lot higher right here. SPY's at 326.99. It's only 30 cents higher than when we closed. And Qs, I think we need to tread very lightly today. This could definitely screw you up. You know, this could definitely screw you up. Where Q's 272, kind of in the middle here, is trying to reclaim this. But man, that was a dagger last night, or at market close. They just killed it. unemployment today. I don't see unemployment on the list. I don't know why. I'm not sure why unemployment is not on the. I don't know why unemployment is not on the list for today. Not sure. Did they have unemployment already? Trevor says numbers were better than expected unemployment. Anyone here trade Pinterest? More than deliver the goods. Pinterest is up. They fell 751,000. That's good. I mean, that's still a lot of jobs, but 751,000 unemployed is still a lot, but I mean, it's better than 800 or a million. So Pinterest, blowout third quarter. Where is their total revenue? $443 million, increase of 58% year over year, which is huge. I mean, I didn't think Pinterest was really going to, EPS was 13 cents versus 3 cents estimated is what I was looking for. So Pinterest, that was crazy. Expected move on Pinterest was $7, which was, pretty big. And it's moved like $15. Snap foreshadowed it, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Does Snap and Pinterest really, like, are they really in the same lane? I just kind of think of Pinterest as like that, the soccer mom crafty type thing. But I think where Pinterest has the edge though is they place products. They're able to place products, physical products in your feed or timeline or whatever you want to call it. Why is Snap still going up? Can't even short overbought stocks nowadays. Yeah, you just leave Snap. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone. leave it alone. Yo, Clarence, what's going on? Apple's probably going to beat expectations, but the news will bring the stock down. Yeah, I'm looking to actually short Apple, which, I mean, I don't know if that's the right call. The thing is, if Apple doesn't get high enough, I mean, Apple's really low right now. If Apple doesn't push higher today, I can't get a position on it. I don't really want to short in here. I don't want to short 111, 112. I wanted to short 120, but that pipe dream sailed. That pipe dream sailed. Yo, Justin, what's going on? If you're just joining us, say what up. Hit the like button. Yeah, I mean, you want to be careful right now shorting things. People will short pins. People will short. I mean, look what happened last time to pins, right? Pins last time, people were shorting this, triggered a massive rally. Like, just don't get in front of the bulldozer. You know what I mean? Just if there's some weakness, like yesterday, I didn't want to trade Pinterest because I'm like, okay, this could definitely come down. It's kind of stalling out around here, or it could kind of rip up because we're in no man's land. I expected them to do good, but at this point, like, what is priced in and what is not priced in? I was just a little confused on what the price was going to be. But we, apparently Pinterest has more in the tank. Derek Snap was slowly bleeding for the last day or two. Thought it was the confirmation of failing, but it rips up. Yeah, I mean, I as a trader for myself, I rarely use certain indicators. I mean, I do have RSI, which I do use from time to time, but I really try to stick to the price and support and resistance and try to understand where the option pricing is coming in at is where I focus on, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense for a lot of people. But think about this. The one thing that you have to realize about indicators, especially like for the algos, you're not the only person that has access to that information. You know what I mean? Like, you're not the algos are reading RSI. Like, if it's showing RSI's oversold on your screen, it's showing oversold on millions of screens. Millions of traders. So what did they do? They took him out. They gave him a little bit of hope yesterday, like on SPY. They gave him a little bit of hope yesterday. They pushed it up, couldn't get to 330, and just tanked it all the way down. So just that's the biggest problem that I have with indicators is that they're easily manipulated because everybody has access to them, even algos, they can read them. So you just got to keep in mind that, yes, RSI, you could use it, definitely, it would have worked. It does work, no doubt, but you're not the only one looking at that indicator. MACD, Bollinger Bands, Are people scared or buying? I think, people are just reducing risk ahead of the election. Like we're at a time as a country, we don't know what the future is. So when we don't know what the future is, the stock market doesn't do particularly well because when the future is not clear, people can't invest. Like when you invest, you're investing for the future. So people don't know, are we investing in a Biden presidency or a Trump presidency? We don't know. At this point, we don't know, and it's pretty close. I mean, it could be, honestly, you talk to anybody, Trump supporters, Biden supporters, whatever, you're like, it could go either way. We don't know. Oh, no, that's what Biden tells me, but yeah, this election is definitely slowing people's moves. So, after next week, we should have some clarity. Depending on what happens, they can do recounts and stuff, which would drag it on and make this whole thing very hazy. So, just right now, all you can really do, stay small, stay flexible, be water, move with the market, don't fight it. Don't fight it. Sometimes don't extend your welcome, especially when you're long right now. Don't extend your stay. That's what happens. Like what happened to a lot of people yesterday? People thought we were going to rip up to 332 and have some sort of massive recovery just magically on a major down day, which it could have happened. It could have happened. We were conditioned a few days ago. When was that? What was that major drop? Like a few days ago, we had that major drop from 343 down to 335. It ripped back up to 340. Like they were expecting something like this, right? But that didn't come. So just focus on the price. Like you can't make money on hopes and dreams and things that you want to happen. The market's going to just do what it's going to do. Government shutdown coming. They're not going to shut down the government. They're not going to shut down the government. Invest in debt, buy everything you need. What's going on here? Apple under 110 is great. Tesla under 400, great deal for long term. Yeah, Tesla, I was actually really surprised that Tesla really held on yesterday. They got crushed like 4 or 5%, but when you're looking at the range here, it's maintaining range. Now, if it breaks this range today, it could come down, it could get a little dicey. We're down below the 50-day and we're down below the 10-day, which those have been slowly grinding higher, which is fair. But we can see if it might come down to 350 here if it breaks this area. But I think it might maintain 400, 450, consolidation, which wouldn't be a bad thing. I know it looks small on here, but we're talking about 10%, over 10% move top and bottom here. That's pretty big. Shorts have Tesla targets below 200. I don't know if that's going to happen, man. I don't think it's going to get a 50% haircut. But there's a lot of shorts that have been holding on for 500% loss. Special people. You know what I mean? Like I don't understand. How are you gonna hold a short 500% loss? Let me see. It's just just crazy. And there's a lot of money at stake as well. I mean, as of August, traders were betting $25 billion against Tesla, even though the shares were up 390% in August, and then they announced the freaking stock split, like just destroyed them. Traders betting against the automaker are down nearly $7 billion in August alone. Man, so they lost another $619 million on Friday. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, people have been shorting Tesla since like 2012, and it hasn't been going well. They should just stop. you know? Yeah, they're still maxed. Yeah, they're gonna be maxed out. I mean, this actually doesn't look very good for the market right now. ES may be coming down, S&Ps may be coming down, NASDAQ may be coming down here. I mean, this whole thing, it doesn't necessarily look very good right in here. I mean, it could pop up, but we'll see. It's looking dicey. What do you guys think? Market's about to open. Best Civil War stock picks. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, market is opening in 1 minute. Not looking great. I mean, right now S&Ps are up 4, Dow's down 20, NASDAQ up 61, but it's having a hard time. It's having a hard time staying above certain levels here. Elon leaves Tesla permanent instant collapse. Well, we'll see. I mean, it wouldn't be good. CRM. Yeah, I mean, this thing is wild. This thing's wild. I mean, it's barely hanging on. It's barely hanging on. You want to be very careful about this. If this gap gets filled, you're gonna get ripped. I mean, you can short it if you want, but it's been a rough go. I mean, CRM's fallen from 270 to 238 in just the last couple of weeks. It's barely hanging on. If we have a major down day today, I mean, that thing's gonna flush. It's gonna probably try to fill this gap. I mean, CRM, strong company. I mean, there's always gonna be buyers, but this is looking ugly. It's definitely looking ugly. And I think the thing is, a lot of people are expecting a relief rally right now, and I don't know if we're gonna get it. After yesterday, I don't know if we're gonna get it. Buy VXX and then pullback. Yeah, I mean, I made about 50% on VXX yesterday. VXX was good. All right, so Penn is up. Let's see what happens here. Penn. So we'll see what happens once some contracts get traded here. It looks like I'm down about 100. I think I'm going to be down a little less. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens here. I'll try to close out FSLY for near break even here. What was my credit on that yesterday? FSLY 53. All right, we'll see what happens. Options pricing is all over the place for this right now. 53. All right, I put an order in. FSLY's pricing is all screwed up. Pens all over the place too. I'm trying to make a push here. S&P's up 10, Dow's up 8, NASDAQ up 102. Eyes on Snap. Yep. What's Pinterest doing? Pinterest is chilling. A little bit of movement here, but it's trying. NASDAQ looks pretty good. Everything else looks a little weak. Yeah, we have Apple up $2. I mean, if Apple can come back up to like the 118 area. Because we do have, after market close today, we do have, after market close, we have Amazon, Facebook, Apple, Google, Carvana, Twitter. What happened to Overstock? Let's see. What happened to Overstock? And Overstock ripped up. Not looking very strong, but Overstock ripped up. What happened to Spotify? Spotify having a bad day too over that Joe Rogan, Alex Jones podcast. so Spotify is getting hit. You don't think it's going to get worse, Street Cruise? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it could definitely get worse. When you think it can't get worse, it could definitely get worse. Just don't underestimate the market. Yeah, Boeing is sub 150 right now, Derek. I mean, they're just not letting it go. I mean, it's gonna be interesting here if it can hold the 140s, 145, 140 area. If not, I mean, this thing could see 100. No bounces. Square's up pretty healthy though, up 4. I'm not getting into any position yet though, because I'm just gonna chill, because you know how they do. They can easily pump these and drop them in the next 3 seconds. Like I'm not playing that game. FSLY is trying to go red. FSLY is pushing down, so we'll see if I can get out of this position for minimal loss. We need some more contracts traded on it. Cody says Pinterest is moving. Yeah, that thing is off. Yeah. Oh, it's moving to the upside now. Nice. Yeah, Penn is coming down. FSLY is coming down. We'll see what happens here. We'll see if we can get out of these trades, at least break even, or for small loss, like $20-$30. So IWM, I don't know if does anybody here trade the Russell. I've been looking at what the Russell's been doing, and all day yesterday. If you look at IWM yesterday, it was pretty clear what was happening here with the highs, but it was pretty violent. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, sell-off for IWM, I feel like was expected. I don't think it was gonna push that high. And we have IWM now again, making another weekly low here. IWM, I mean, pretty ugly. Last time it came all the way down to the 145 area. So this could definitely keep pushing lower for the small caps. NASDAQ, I think NASDAQ should do relatively well today if we can get a push on some of these tech stocks. I mean, Amazon, are these guys going to try to recover today pre-earnings or what? I feel like they should, but all right, option pricing is all screwed up for FSLY. Tech looks like the leader, yeah. Because we have major now. If for some reason, like these down here, these guys, Facebook, Amazon, Twitter, Apple, if these guys do bad, yo, prayers, bro, prayers. Like seriously, Apple's coming back down now. Google, what's Google doing? Google's trying to make a little bit of a push here. I mean, it just got slaughtered. Anyone trading Carvana? So Carvana, I think probably based on Ford did had a record quarter. If that's any indicator, Carvana should. However, it's up really high and it's pretty scary. But if you're trading Carvana, you can look at like Ford and GM had really good quarters. So you might be an opportunity in there. Yeah, Ariana, I think I agree with you. People are getting a little. I mean, they were spooked yesterday. But that's what happens when you chase. Don't chase. You need to need to, in this type of market, you need to kind of test things out and set some tighter stops, and not, if you get stopped out, it's okay. You can always get back in. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay. Yo, Home Depot's 268. Oh man. If it does, a lot of these stocks, if they don't bounce here, I mean, we're going to be in trouble. We're going to be in trouble if we don't get the bounce here. He's all in BTC, just trying to keep it all for himself. Who you talking about? You talking about Jack Dorsey? I think didn't Bitcoin get hit too? Bitcoin took a hit. I mean, it's still good. I mean, it's not bad. The one thing that I noticed about Bitcoin traders, though, they got some weak hands. Yeah, I mean, this market is just, I mean, S&Ps are not looking good. SPY not looking great here on the 5-minute. I mean, potential double top right here. Oof. Dow's down 137 now. We're having Snap is selling off. Yeah, I mean, I think the most important thing that you can learn during high volatility is really planning your trades. Really planning where your entries are, and really just taking it easy. Because there's a lot of opportunity in there. There's a lot of opportunity. So don't get too excited. Just relax. Man, they're laying in right now. Whew. I guess I could have kept that NASDAQ short, even though it was a mistake, but I didn't want to be ended up paying a lot of money for nothing. If this market was a sell-off on Friday, it will be bad on Monday. We'll see, Charles. We will see. But yeah, man, they're laying in right now. What's Netflix? Netflix pump got killed. Man. They just don't care. They just don't care right now. Wow. All right, S&P's getting hammered now. All right. So it's going to be like that today. So it's going to be like that. Q's not looking that good either. Low and slow, guys. Low and slow. Yeah, S&P just got hit 20 points. They're like, no. I mean, man, I just know that a lot of people chase these candles and they just get burned every single time. Every time. Like, don't chase. If you're trading these candles, you better do it on the 1 minute and have your finger on the trigger and get out. Cuz they are not messing around. Let's see what VIX turned green just now. VIX is at 40. Man, Man, VIX went up to 40. In a week, we've gone from 27 to 40. And it's shooting high. VXX is down a little bit. It's at 27. I sold yesterday a little early, but I don't think we're going to get, doesn't look like we're going to get our volatility down, you know. Volatility is not going down at this point. Yo, Starbucks got earnings tonight. So many earnings. Starbucks, I mean, they did pretty well last quarter, but it was relatively flat. Expected move right now, only 72%. Starbucks been pushing out due to pumpkin spice. Yo, are they gonna smash this? I feel like they could. Pumpkin spice is tasty. Yeah, I mean, Dow's down 230 now. Oof, it's coming. They're coming for them. So Dow's down almost 1%. S&P is down 0.36%. NASDAQ is up 0.38%. But yo, it's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good. I mean, this is some stuff, man. This is it. Thought about buying a SPY put right at open, but got distracted. Yeah, I mean, buying it open in general is very tough. Yo, FSLY, come down to me, baby. Come on, FSLY jump coming down. I am short the 69 calls. Let's go. Let's go. FSLY. This is not, I'm actually not down 100. My max loss on this is like 90 something. So it's not right. Option pricing is not right. So if I can get FSLY to pop down, would be good. You know, I'm probably down on this like 20 bucks. You know, they yeah, because you see this. Look at the volume on this. Volume on this is only 6. Look at the bid ask 275. I probably shouldn't have traded this, but they had a lot more volume yesterday because this bid ask here is what's messing me up. The 69 call, the bid is 275. The ask is 510. This is why the pricing is messed up. That is crazy. The 70 is 50 cents, which is pretty wide, but this is like double. It's like double. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why all these black dots are showing up on Tastyworks. Tastyworks about to blow up. I have to switch over to TD Ameritrade. They're shorting the market at the lows. they're treating my stops as short positions. This market, thing's got crazy. Derek sold FSLY put. Get that FSLY put. You know, FSLY I think could come down to 68, 67 down here. I think it could come down here. The thing about the meme stocks like FSLY and Penn, shorting them is difficult because it's a meme stock and there's a lot of people that just want to buy it. And they don't even care. You know what I mean? So like shorting stocks like this, but then once it shows some weakness, these people are the first to bail. People are like, oh yeah, you know, we're back up, we're pushing 75, and they just laid the hand. Look at that. They're just laying into them right now. And also, I mean, obviously the market is definitely not helping them. I mean, the market is getting hammered too. I mean, the market's not doing that bad, but look at this. I mean, this is just pure pain for these people. Support at 3250 S&Ps. Seems like it, but I mean, it's dicey. It's dicey, bro. I mean, S&P, I think wants to test 3,200. Honestly, SPY. I mean, if we break this area, I mean, right now Right now, SPY is a couple points from being red on the year. Qs, we're probably not going to go red on the year on the Qs. Dow is red on the year. It turned green briefly. Dow's red. S&Ps are almost red. NASDAQ looking pretty good still. Why do you like the 1 minute chart versus the 5 minute chart versus the 1 minute chart? So John, I don't trade in the thing with the 1 minute chart is just way too much noise. I primarily trade off the 5 and the 15 minute together. So if I'm trading, you can see this chart's 5 minutes out of the 15 minute chart. I rely pretty much on the 5 and the 15 minute chart for confirmation. I don't trade the 1 minute chart because there's way too much noise and it makes you kind of like second guess your positions, you know? Yo, FSLY still popping down though. That thing is below. So, oops, it was a typo. FSLY popped down to, so I'm short the 69 call. So right now I'm currently kind of at the money here. So if we can pop down, but I don't know. S&Ps are pushing. Things are trying to push back up. Watch out, guys. This is gonna be a crazy day. I mean, this thing is not gonna quit. Let's see if let me try to close out. I'm gonna try to close out FSLY for a little bit of a profit here. So like when you're trading illiquid options, you just kind of have to test out orders. So I got a 53-cent credit for this. I'm just gonna try to put in like 40 right in here. 40 debit. Try to get out a little bit of break even, make a little bit of money. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna have this much of a liquidity issue on FSLY because there was some decent volume on it yesterday. It is what it is. Try to get out of this, but all right. I made $6 on FSLY. It's all good. It's all good. I'll try to get out. I'll try to get out of Penn 2 for a little bit of a small profit here. We'll try to get out. Penn, where I get Penn, I put a 47-cent credit. Let's try to get out for. Nice Subway money. All right, Penn, I can't get out yet. I mean, I probably could have kept FSLY, but I'm trying to reduce some risk right now. Things are kind of all over the place, so we'll see what happens. Penn need a little bit lower. Bear trap, I don't know, man. S&P is kind of stuck right now. Oof, FSLY got cut. Probably should have kept it. It's all good. But SPY, yeah, I mean, it's getting a little trapped here. I mean, we have a high here, another high here. You know, be very careful. Yeah, John, like what I look for like in my charts, I'm the type of trader that I'm not a very fast-paced trader. I try to line my shot up and I take it. And the 1 minute chart doesn't allow me to do that. I used to trade primarily off the 15-minute chart, but in the faster moving market, I had to move to the 5 minute. Kind of helped me out a little bit. All right, I need Penn to come down to 56. I need Penn to come down to 56. SPY looks like it wants to push, though. We'll see. We'll see if we can break this. Trevor uses the 5 minute. Yeah, there just hasn't been a lot of buying, or like any buying. It's just they're just laying right in. I never use the 1 minute chart ever. Yeah, we're good, bro. Suncrave, we're good. We are good. I'm trying to get out of pen though. Makes it hard to. I think we're gonna push. All right. Okay, so overall for earnings, not great, not ideal, but I didn't lose a lot of money. I mean, I made $6 on FSLY, lost 38 on Penn. So this earnings is I'm down $32 on this earnings. Not exciting, but I'm still green. I think Penn was my first earnings loss of this season. At least it was only $38. Got out alive. Max loss on Penn was $100. So I mean, like these trades, I was going pretty small. I was worried about FSLY. I mean, I could have held on to it, but liquidity was definitely an issue. On FSLY. So we're kind of chilling. We gotta try to make some money today, though. If some opportunities allow us to, because I mean, this chop is going to be annoying. I mean, we could easily just consolidate all day, just kind of chop. I mean, because like when we had that major down day, when was that? The other day, a couple days ago. The next following day, we just chopped, right? And then we drifted lower after market close. So I wouldn't be surprised if they just chop it up here. Ooh, Penn's going lower. It's all good. It's all good. Get out with minimal damage. I mean, so far today, I'm up $11 on the day. Would have been up more if I didn't have that. If I didn't have that limit order go through for the Nasdaq. But I'm definitely glad I closed it, because that would definitely have accelerated my losses there. So I'm gonna have to call up Tastyworks and be like, what in the world? Why don't the stops cancel out when you close your order? Like when you close your order, I don't want to have a buy or sell order open still, because look what happened. The market came down to that stop and triggered it. So that was messed up. Like, why do they let that happen? Is it? I mean, I don't understand. Yo, Cam, thanks. So we'll see what happens. Looks like we're pushing up. S&Ps are up 11. Dow's now down only 22. Nasdaq up 117, just kind of pushing. So we'll see. We'll see if we can get a push. I'm going to take it slow. See if I can maybe get a short position on Apple. If we can get a little rip up here. Come on, Apple. Maybe look to day trade Apple. Maybe look to day trade Facebook, something like that. So I'm going to take off. You guys have a great day. Stay safe. Don't let the market take your money. Stay green. It's us versus herd.